I shouldn't have worn black. I didn't even think about that.
Well, you're against the grain and you're blonde.
Okay.
So
Because I do have a tank top, a brown tank top.
because no, the color still looks good.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're not we're not at the
There's
level
There's
of
green enough. It's
contrast.
fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're not at the level of dictating what our guests should be wearing.
Right. Okay. Fair enough. Dying with these glasses.
Okay.
Taste it.
So let's
Well, I just had gum, so. Oh.
Okay, what is this?
So it's a mulberry lime.
Okay.
Oh, they're plastic. Thank God.
They're not plastic.
They're not?
Yeah.
Wait, what? Oh my gosh.
They are? They're
So
very.
don't-
Don't hold this down. Oh my gosh. Okay, because when they.
If it breaks off, just keep your
Oh my
hand
God.
to it and then back to nervous. All right. I need to like reset my brain.
Just quiet the brain. Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. There is something in midlife that I don't think we talk about enough. And that's when I think we're raising a household, we're pulling it together, we're showing up. And sometimes we wonder, is this all there is, but is there more? So today we're actually talking to someone who did ask that question in so many ways and answered it. So this is my friend, Christy.
Hi, I'm Christy Ray.
Christy Ray. Do you mind telling us your age since this is
I am 54. Just 54 though.
Just
April
54.
7th.
Okay.
So a very young.
Yes.
I second that.
Yeah.
I'm the oldest.
Wait, I'm 54.
6.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I thought you were even older than me.
Oh my God.
That's you were a year older than me.
That's a joke we always play on each other. She says, "Oh, you're like
You're older.
I am older. October."
Oh, no,
Yes.
yes. That much.
Yeah. But thanks for highlighting that. It's really sweet.
You're welcome.
Okay, so we've known each other for what, 15 years now?
Yeah, probably since our kids were in kinder,
Mm-hmm.
which is. Don't make me do
A very long time. No, I was wondering because for a moment I just blanked out for a second.
Yeah.
I was like, where are we again? So
The older one or the like Jack's age or
Jack's
Oh, well, maybe.
Jack's 19 right now. So when the little
when Conley
ones,
when Conley was in, I think I probably met you before when Conley was in kindergarten.
okay.
So then
Okay.
she's 2 years younger than Jack.
Mm-hmm.
So he's 19. So yeah, I was 17, almost 17. Probably really knew of each other or maybe
Yeah.
on the same committees and like stuff
Right.
like that because I
Mhm.
got into all that
Yeah.
PTA stuff. And then, and then when Ethan and
Right.
Jack.
And then, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's where we'll start. We were at the same elementary school. She was on committees. We were both on the PTA. We were raising our kids and everything was going down all at once. But then she decided to add to that chapter. She decided to start her own business. What the heck?
I know.
Like in the middle of everything.
Well,
and what was your background before that? What did you do before
the
that?
background before that was really not that at all. I did locations for movies
Okay.
and TV in New York City. But I think it just, my passion and my love for decor and doing fun and exciting new things came from that because I was constantly scouting like beautiful homes or like underground subway, just
Right.
all these kind of like really like just neat, really fun things. I miss it because that was a fun.
Yeah, that sounds exciting.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah, so I moved to New York in 1999, and by 2002, been to more places and knew more like underground stuff about New York that New Yorkers have been there all their life had no idea. So that was really cool for me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So, but when I moved here in 2010, I gave up that because we had 2 kids in New York, and it was so hard.
wow.
We lived in the Bronx and had to take a subway to get anywhere, and just the 2 kids 16 months apart in a stroller in New York City when elevators don't work and it's snowing. I was like, okay, it's time for a change. And my husband's from here. He's from Encino.
Okay.
And we met in the movie business, so he still does that. But yeah, we just decided to move here, and I didn't want to do the same job.
Yeah.
because in New York it's a different union, and I would have had to start at the bottom.
And
with
babies,
you
I can't work 18 hour
Right.
days
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
And that's when I started getting involved in school. I didn't plan on working really
Right.
at all.
Right. Yeah.
And then I was like,
The kids are enough right now.
Yeah.
And
then got involved in PTA. And
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, she was heading committees and she was taking it like all on her own, and she was organizing and she was delegating, she was doing everything. So with all of that, at what point did you say, I want to do something else? And like, what motivated that? What was that moment when you decided, no, I'm going to put this in action?
it's funny because I don't remember what you remembered
Mm-hmm.
in that meeting that one time where what did somebody say to me?
Okay.
Somebody said something that
So
I was
this
like,
is what happened.
and I was like, okay.
Yes.
I got out of there and I was like, okay, no, something's got to change.
I remember, I think her energy completely changed. We were sitting around this long table in the middle of the PTA room. And I don't know, we could have been like cutting paper, doing something very PTA or planning something. And this one woman.
Or gossiping and
Yeah,
talking
or
about
gossiping
somebody
and
who
talking
wasn't
about
there. Yeah.
Sipping coffee. This one woman came in and she was kind of in a rush. We knew she wasn't going to be sticking around for very long because she had a very rush energy about her. And she's like, and she saw us sitting there. She's like, oh, what does it feel like to not have a job?
Oh my
And
God.
I was shocked and I go guffaw, but her energy was just like,
Oh my God. I
How can you
just
say
remembered who it was.
that?
But I can't, so I'm not saying.
I mean,
But you know who you are.
Why do women want to take down other women?
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
I don't know. I don't think she meant it maliciously.
No,
I just
yeah.
think she was,
Just let
it
go.
just,
It-
but it sparked.
it
Yeah.
was one of those things where it's maybe a little bit of, oh, I wish I could do that, but comes out as, oh, isn't that nice? Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And yeah.
It's like, I mean, she kind of turned it on us like we were so lucky, like,
Right.
and then I'm just like, okay, just give me some more little baggies to fill, please, of the toys that people are going to win. Or
There was a little bit of trauma because
Yeah.
then we go through our whole like memory thing of like what brought us to this point. We worked, we were in corporate, we were doing things, and then we made a choice, and it was a sacrifice
Yeah.
too at the same time. So
and then I think we were friends outside, so we would
Mhm.
sorry, the eye itch in my eye. No, I'm good. I'll just sit here and waste time on the camera. No. So we went out to, I think we always like powwowed at a house.
Yeah.
And so that's when I think we powwowed and we were just like, okay,
Mhm.
something's got to change. And we just started talking about what could,
Mhm.
well, you were already in real estate. What could I do? And then,
Yes, I was in real estate, and by the way, her house is beautiful. Like everything,
you,
like
thank you.
the design,
Maybe
the
that was
feel. Yeah, now it's after you.
Yeah.
The feel of it, just the energy of it, and it's more than how it looked. Although I feel like the way it looked created just that feeling of comfort and all of that stuff.
Love to see.
Oh, right, because that's when you came over
Yeah.
and you're like, you have a knack for this. Like, it's great. My mom's house is amazing and impeccable. And I think actually probably learned more so from her,
Yeah.
because she is like, once everything's finished, she starts over. So she's always doing that stuff. So I kind of learned, isn't that nice?
Mhm.
How do
Yeah,
people
yeah,
do
yeah,
that?
Yeah.
So I think I learned a lot of that from her.
Mhm.
But so we were kind of just thinking like what she was saying, what can you do? Thali was saying. And I was like, I don't know. And she maybe some type of design or whatever. But she said, why don't you come with me on open houses? And you can help me tell clients how to decorate their place. So I can have a selling point because some people can't envision it. And I don't know, that was probably in 2015 because I started the business in 2016, really.
Right. Okay. But I also remember I think we were in Palm Springs, and I think you were looking at certificates. Like, what do I need do I need a staging certificate? Do I need this?
Oh, do I need to be in any type of union type or associated with
credentials
a
Right.
Yeah.
What are people going to look
design
for?
association or have or a college degree?
Right.
Which
Yeah.
I did not.
And I just said, fake the funk.
Yeah.
Just do it. Forget about that. That's going to come on its own kind of thing. And I mean, you knew so many people too. So you took
Well,
advantage.
and I mean, I don't need to belittle the Real Estate Staging Association, but really anybody can join for $150.
Yeah.
So,
for the staging part?
yeah, for the
Oh, really?
staging. So you just join, and then you can I started going to some meetings that were local.
Mhm.
I didn't get much out of it. I mean, everybody was established, so I was really nervous because I hadn't done anything.
So can I say something here?
Yeah.
So I met you in 2016 when I was doing that flip.
Yes.
I was going to mention this.
You know what?
Mhm.
You did fake it. I felt like, oh, she's been in this business for a really long time.
Uh-huh.
You know, so you did a great job. I had no idea that you just started, right? Because 2016. Right?
Yeah, but I didn't get the job.
Because that was my first flip.
Yes.
I had just gotten my real estate license,
Yes.
and I was like, do I really want to spend this much money?
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah.
it was just a mindset
Uh-huh.
thing.
Yeah.
And now, I mean, being in the business for 10 years,
Mhm.
yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
Are you
'cause
still doing it?
I am still
Oh, you
doing
are?
it.
Okay, great.
Yeah. I'm not like doing it full fledged where
Yeah.
I'm advertising and stuff. It's mostly word of mouth, friends
Yeah,
and
yeah.
family, just
Mhm.
like what Talia's doing. And then I'm doing property.
I was
management
going to tell
too.
that story because I remember that. I was like, it was my first, like, you know,
Really?
okay, how do
So
I
I didn't
Yeah.
know. That was
that was
amazing.
that was my very first like proposal ever.
Yeah.
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 Oh, wow. Okay,
Mhm.
cool. Well, you did fake it.
Okay,
I had no
good.
idea. That's good.
Okay, well,
Jump
great.
10 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
That went by fast too.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay. So you started it and then it kind of grew and slowly
Mhm.
started growing. And then the assumption is when your business is growing, you're putting a lot of time into that business. And were you sacrificing your time with your kids or being involved with their school and outside activities?
No, I don't think. I mean, I think the only sacrifice I wouldn't call it a sacrifice is that I had to scale back my my PTA like
Yeah.
obligations, which I was happy to do. But then after the kids are out of fifth grade, you know, once fifth grade's over, I tried to balance both because I wasn't busy. I wasn't so busy. I was so
Okay,
just
yeah.
networking
Mhm.
and doing that
kind of
stuff.
stuff.
But
But
I
I was able to balance it
and
and not sacrifice because,
well,
I make my own hours. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
I no, I didn't sacrifice. I don't
Yeah.
feel like at all. I mean, the only sacrifice, I don't even know it would really be a sacrifice, is that it was just pretty stressful because I had to borrow quite a bit of money from my husband.
Oh.
You know, not that we share, but I was
Mhm.
you know, taking loans out against whatever our savings. That's what I meant. He doesn't really borrow money from it. But yeah, it's our money. Yeah, but I had to borrow against savings.
Yeah.
And hopefully that I would make it back.
Yeah.
And eventually I did.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Well, then that leads to the next question. How did you, like, you didn't know that it was going to be successful or that jobs were going to continue to come in. How did you deal with the doubt, the fear that it would work, and what kept you going even without guarantees?
I think just my family and people telling me that I could do it.
Mhm.
And I mean, I literally, like, if I wasn't working or if I went like a couple weeks or I wasn't getting calls, I mean, I would hit rock bottom. Like, and I would
Right.
do this with with the film business, which was it's feast or famine,
Right.
in the same way with staging.
Mhm.
So like you would get a job and I'd work for 9 months and then all of a sudden it would go crickets.
Mhm.
And just when you like hit despair and you're like, okay, I'm going to get a job as a bartender again,
Yeah.
you would get that call.
Yeah.
So that's how I felt like with staging, is that as soon as I was like, okay, I'm giving up, I can't make the money back, I'm going to sell my furniture and just try to recoup what I can, calls start coming.
Yeah.
So just when you like are just like, I give up, yeah, it happens.
So now is that like a muscle memory thing? Does that happen often where it gets dry again and then you go into the same
I almost do it on
reactive?
purpose now.
Okay.
Like, until I don't think I'm ever going to get a job. He's
Yeah.
like, this is what you do every time.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
And then I'm fine.
And you're like, wink, I know.
yeah, right.
It's-
Exactly.
it's-
Yeah. Just let me go through the motions.
Courage, right?
Yeah.
To go out and buy that much furniture and store it. You know,
Yeah.
I don't know how did you find the courage to do that?
Gosh, I don't even remember. I mean, it's just people having faith in me and telling me I could do it. I mean, you helped me for a little while there, and
So I remember when she signed the contract for your first
yeah,
storage facility.
Yeah.
And it was such a big moment. But
Yeah,
I
right.
also remember all of our kids. So you signed the contract and then we went to the storage facility and I think we had all of our kids with us.
yeah,
And they were little, they were little tiny ones, and they
Running
found the
around,
ball
yeah.
in the
Yeah,
back of one of the cars, and they were kicking it in the parking lot while we were checking out the unit, and it was just it was almost like oddly like organic the way that your business grew.
Yeah.
Along with
Mm.
the kids. The kids were never separate from it. They were just like, oh, come along, we got to go check it
Yeah.
out, and then
Well, they helped us
go
on a
have
couple
fun.
of remember
we had to move that heavy marble table, and the boys were helping us roll it down that driveway.
Yeah, and I don't know
And we were like
why
10.
why
What
she
were we
considers
thinking?
my child.
What were we
Yeah, I mean, like
thinking?
I
Oh
trust
my
your
gosh.
kids, but my kids are like, I'm
Yeah, yeah,
tired.
yeah.
That's enough.
Oh my god.
Um,
Yeah. So I don't
but-
know really what the courage was.
I think it might be
just
just not overthinking.
overthinking.
And just kind
yeah.
of just doing it, right?
Mhm.
But and then that begs the question, like, is that what happens when you know that you're in the right place for yourself?
Yeah.
You know, when you're in your zone, in your,
It
purpose,
just feels
so
right.
to say, like everything just falls into place.
Yeah. Well, and you get your first affirmation.
Yeah.
Where somebody sells a house in like a month and they're like, it was amazing, it's great.
Mhm.
And you're like, okay, I can do this.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and then, you get some of the agents that'll kind of belittle your work or be like, no, that doesn't look good, and you're just like, okay, so you just have to know that all these other jobs that I had, they loved it. I just did something wrong.
Mhm.
And maybe you don't like what I did.
Mhm.
I know it looks good, but it's just not your style.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And
different
people
tastes,
have different tastes, and
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. Like
Mhm.
and then you learn.
Yeah.
And then you learn what kind of not to do.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
So,
Have you ever had to, just like clients interview us and you,
Mhm.
do you ever interview them and say like, no, I don't think we can work together, or I don't know if it's a match? Are
Well,
you
it goes back to I don't say no.
okay? Yeah.
I'm a little bit better about that now.
Okay.
Because I did have a really, really bad experience
Mhm.
recently where it wasn't really recently, but the lady was so attached to her home
Mhm.
Oh.
that I could do nothing. And it was a very specific home. I tried to make it for everyone,
Yeah.
but it was like, this looks horrendous. It's not even like showcasing my beautiful palace. I mean, literally like saying this. And I've never been like this, and I just could not recover. And I lost my marbles. And the girl that works with me, Jennifer, she was just like, I'll take it from here. Just go in the car and you calm down. And I was like, I've never been like that. And so kind of that was like a weird moment for me where I was like, maybe I don't know what I'm doing. But that was just recently.
Yeah.
But so even though I've been doing it for almost 8 years, you still have those moments where I'm like, maybe I don't know what I'm doing.
Doubt
Because
yourself.
everybody loved what I was doing. And then this person comes in and you're the worst.
Right.
And I'm like, oh my God. Yeah.
Did you react like with anger, or was it
Oh no, just
emotion?
tears.
Just tears? Oh, yeah.
just
I could
instant
see
tears. Yeah, because I never in my whole time had ever experienced somebody just
tearing you apart. Sounds like
tearing you apart.
Turn you apart.
Yeah.
And then you recovered by saying you must have bad taste then.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
It's not
a lot of
me.
I mean, her taste was terrible.
It was palatial.
Right.
I mean, she had a
Right.
palace and you were supposed to decorate it
Well,
palatially.
and I was supposed to decorate around a red leather sofa that was like 40 years old that she loved and was the best thing ever. So that was my first like client really interaction.
Yeah.
And normally the clients don't really have a say.
Right.
It's the agent will come to bat for you and say, listen, this is what's going to sell. You need to take your emotion out of it.
Right.
But it did not work.
She probably had a friendship there, so that was probably
She had a friendship anyway.
Always interesting personalities.
But
when
cheers to
you're
that.
doing
That was my only one that I've ever had.
Well,
So I am
cheers to that.
Cheers.
So
Oh,
I am
gosh.
happy that I am happy that it's my one and only.
Yeah,
So.
yeah.
I'm
Me
sorry.
too. Me too.
That's the myth.
Yeah. I'm just gonna eat
I was
it.
like, should I
eat it. It's good.
squish it out?
for you.
Should I just leave it?
No, it's perfect. I don't have to brush my teeth tonight.
Yeah.
Okay. I've always known you as a person, and I've told you about this. I'm sorry, it's a mint.
Do you need a glass of water?
No, I'm good.
Sorry.
Just a brush. I've always known her to be a person of like, oh, that looks fun. That looks interesting. I'm going to do it. I don't know how she does because I freeze and overanalysis and all of that stuff, but she goes for it and it's amazing. And I want to be like her when I'm 54.
Grew up.
Oh my God.
So what is that? Was that always a part of you? Where does that come from? Inspire or,
Oh my gosh.
I mean, yeah, that
That's
was a
such a
little heavy.
hard-
That was heavy.
Yeah.
Don't inspire, but just tell us.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
I don't know how I do it. I just, I don't know. I mean, it's so cliche to say I fly by the seat of my pants, but I just, I'm willing to try anything. And I love adventure. And gosh, I'm going to have to like, jump all over the place and ask me another thing. And then I'll be like, okay, yeah.
Okay.
Back to that
Well, is it
question.
a lack of not being scared? I mean, like, if you fail, you fail. Who cares, right?
I
Is
guess
that part of
so.
it?
I guess.
Do you dance like no one's watching? Are you that song?
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Oh no, I'll dance like
Yeah,
everyone's watching.
Yeah.
But I will dance if anybody's watching, like no one's watching. That's how I feel. Like I'm not embarrassed. I'm not embarrassed.
Oh, that's so cool.
Like,
Check you.
Right. Well, why
No,
are
I
you
can embarrass
embarrassed?
others easily.
Yeah.
But
How were you raised to not be embarrassed? Were you just
you met
again?
my mother.
I'm really trying. Yes, her mother is.
My
I
mom.
love her mom. Her mom is basically. She looks like Martha Stewart.
Yes.
No kidding.
Yeah.
And
She
she.
really is Martha Stewart.
And it's not like she wants to be her, but she just owns just everything. The look, the vibe, the everything.
They call
So,
her like she lives in Old Town Alexandria, right outside of DC.
beautiful.
And they call her the mayor of Old Town.
Uh-huh.
She cannot go anywhere without somebody being Connie, hi. So she's out there and she will talk
She's
to
great.
anybody.
She's really great.
Yeah. So I mean, I attribute that stuff to my mom too, of being fearless.
You could do anything. Did you feel that support when you were growing up? Like
Yeah.
you're limitless.
Well, I mean, I guess because when I look back on all the things that I took risks on, because I lived in Wilmington, North Carolina, where I went to school and stayed there, quit like the 9-to-5 job at a bank, wanted to just wait tables just for more of like a camaraderie and friendship. And then one day I was like, I'm going to move to New York City. And I just up and moved.
Oh, really?
And I had a friend, a high school buddy, who was like, I need a roommate. And I was like, that's all I had to hear. I was like, I'm on my way. So I guess in that way, I don't know if it's fear of missing out or just the lack of not experiencing something or saying like or regretting that I didn't do it. I'd rather regret that I did it, which I don't know if I would regret that I did it, but I'd rather do it than not try. Because I can always go back.
Yeah. Right.
And
There you go.
So-
That's it. You make the decision.
You
You
make
can
the-
always
right.
undo it, right?
Yeah.
And that's amazing.
And that, do you feel like you're teaching your kids to do the same?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Mhm.
I mean, my son Jack he takes a little bit more, but
Mhm.
I noticed that he's growing up and is getting a lot more confident.
Yeah.
My daughter, I mean, she is probably 10 times more than me. Like she is just, I think she's fearless. And I
love
like,
that
I
in a
look
girl.
at her and I'm just like, she is something special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was she always like that?
No, because I don't know if you remember like in middle school and stuff, and she had some really rough years, like 5th grade, 4th and 5th grade. And I don't know if it has to do with, I don't really want to mention COVID because I know everybody always puts that in there, but she had some really rough years. Like, no, she didn't even, not until 6th grade is COVID. But anyway, by 5th grade, like she would try to do the theater, and it was just not her thing. And and she just would, every day it was a struggle and just crying. And I want to try it. Keep trying, Mom, but I hate it so much. And now she's like the star of her play in high school.
Really?
Like
It's amazing.
and she gave up on it. She gave up on sports. She didn't like, for like the longest time, she didn't like to be the center of attention at all. And then something just clicked in her once she came into a headspace.
Yeah.
She became a confident person and she felt better. She's unstoppable.
Yeah. I mean, I want to brag about her too.
Yeah, right.
I mean, when I found out that she was in all of those plays, when she started doing the plays, when she signed up for a mock trial, I went to law school and I know what that trial experience is like. And knowing Connolly when she was younger and now what she was tackling, which I think is like anything that has to do with standing up in front of a bunch of people is going to innately have some sort of fear in it.
Right.
But the fact that she faced that fear and stayed on it and got comfortable with it and signed up for another and signed up for another play and just like, I mean, I'm just
I don't know
amazed.
if I'm rubbing off on them or not from what I'm doing, but
but
as you know, I've said it before, because I think I said it to you about like your Jack
Mhm.
is that you're like, I know he's not going to be an MLB player. And I'm like, well, why not?
Yeah, I do remember that.
Why not? You
I
know, like, and
remember
I'm
that.
just like, well,
Mhm.
so that's what I tell my kids. I'm like, well, when you're on Broadway one day, when you're in the MLB, like I tell them that they
Mhm.
can do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I remember that
Yeah,
too vividly.
I
when you
do
were like,
remember.
"Oh my God, he was so right.
Yep.
Why?
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
And maybe that's how I live my life. Why not?
Yeah.
Somebody
Mhm.
tells me I can't. Why can't I be?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Kind of like the premise of manifesting it, right? If you
Yeah.
just say it and put it out there in the universe, there's no reason why you
Why
couldn't,
can't?
right? Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
can't I?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I had gotten to my kids a little bit sooner with
Mhm.
that.
Yeah.
You know, I was always there to like support them in what they wanted to do, but I never went to that other level of you could be, you know, not just anything, but you could be an MLB star,
Yeah.
superstar.
Yeah.
You can be, you know, all of that stuff. It was always kind of like you could be anyone you want to be, but it was so open ended. So it's like, yeah, but I can't be
Mhm.
that. But if, yeah, I like that.
Well, there's a
Yeah.
fine line of doing that and then pushing them too hard to do
I
something.
agree.
Right.
I agree.
So that's the thing. So I just leave it there. And I mean, sometimes I can be a little pushy, but then I've just I don't want to say just in the past couple months,
Mhm.
I've kind of backed off
Mhm.
because I know that sometimes it's not good.
Yeah.
And I've noticed that they're starting to find their own way.
Mhm.
And I
Yeah.
don't need to be that.
Yeah.
Maybe I did need to be that person
For that
six
time.
months
I agree.
ago.
Right.
And now that they've heard it so much and I'm backing off, they're kind of like, hey, something wrong with it. Something wrong with mom. Why is she not telling us like to,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
you need to back more. You need to practice your
Yeah.
lines more, you know.
I
So,
agree. I agree. I actually,
self-motivating now.
yeah, for sure. My youngest one, he had a rough freshman year, just grades wise, and I wasn't really tracking him. You know, it's kind of on me
Right.
for not doing that. Fall this year, I was on him. I was tracking every grade, every test score. I was like, hey, you're not making grade. You're not on the baseball team. Academics going to be the most important. And then I kind of felt like, oh my gosh, I'm pushing too hard, but I kept with it through until winter and backed off this whole semester, spring semester. And he brought back 5 A's and 1 B. And I was just like, shoot. And I did. I like released. I'm like, I'm not going to be, you know, tapping on your shoulder all the time. And yeah, at some point, they're just like, okay, you've given me enough nagging and all.
Yeah,
but
right.
now I get it. And it feels better.
Yeah, kind of like the
when I do.
neg like backfired a little bit.
Mhm.
But then you're like, oh, did it backfire? Because now all of a sudden,
Yeah.
you know, they have this kind of work ethic that you didn't really know you instilled
I
in
hope
it. It
so.
just seems like just a nagging mom, but you
Right. You're like, I'm just doing my job,
Yeah.
you know?
Right.
And there are kids, like one, I didn't have to do that to so much. And there's
Mhm.
this new one where I'm like, I'm trying to figure
Yeah,
it
yeah,
out
yeah.
also. I'm
Yeah.
not practiced. I'm doing my best.
Exactly. We're
So
going to get a handbook, right?
Right.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
errands.
exactly.
Yeah. But I think something clicks in them at a certain
It's
age,
true.
too.
I mean, I think especially also when they know they're going to college and they're like, okay, now I'm going to be on my own. I've got to figure this out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But my daughter, she figured it out probably
She-
before she was born. I feel
Yeah.
like.
Yeah. Well, the older ones.
Yeah.
She's going to a great university and our family's 100% behind it.
Yes.
So,
Parents' weekend is if you want to join.
we'll be there.
You'll
We'll
be
be there. Okay, so our last question is if you could give advice to a person that's in the same position as you were when you started your business. Okay, should I just keep the question going in my head of is there more, or should I actually jump in and do it? What kind of advice that person who's trying to make that choice with family and everything, but with like a project, you know, a business that they want to open, what would you tell that person?
Gosh, I don't know. I just feel like
What would you tell yourself?
what would I tell
at that?
myself? I mean, you know, as like I think I think it was like Kobe Bryant who said it is like you're going to fail every time you don't try, you know, like
Mhm.
so if you don't give it a go, I don't know. Like
Yeah.
it's different for everyone. Like it's a really hard question because I don't want to give the wrong advice and just say, oh, you know, oh, just trust yourself and do it.
But I mean, that's a good
Yeah,
point. It is going to be different for everyone. But then there could be that one person who's just like, "Ooh, I really like her.
Right.
She thinks like I do," and that could be one person out of a million,
Well,
right?
that's a good point. If you have any self-doubt, I would surround yourself with people that think you can do it and start it and help motivate you. And then maybe you will. I mean, it's hard because I mean everybody's like, "Oh, easier said than done."
And
But if you have, just get people that are, I mean, just have bouncy boards and sounding
Yeah.
boards. Because I had to talk it out with everybody.
Right.
Like, really, do you think I can do this? Like, I have no business plan. I have no business background. I mean, I was an English major, and not belittling English majors, Connolly, my daughter, because she's an English major. But it's just like you just kind of, I mean, don't stress about it. Figure it out on the way. If you're passionate about it, I mean, that's advice I would give. If you're passionate about it and you want to do it, you don't have to have it all figured out today.
That's it. Yeah.
And you just figure it out along the way and you make your adjustments. And as what I did,
Yeah.
I made adjustments.
And I guess if you're down that path, doors will automatically
Yeah, and
open.
certain things weren't working, so I adjusted, I pivoted, and I figured it out along the way,
Yeah.
and it worked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're doing something right.
It was yeah.
yay!
So-
I mean, yeah,
I got invited to this, so I'm doing
you did. You really made it. You
Yeah.
really made it.
I love it. I
All
love it.
right.
Yeah.
That's that was my last question. Yes, if you would like
I have
to.
questions for you guys.
Okay, you can ask questions. I actually do have like fast questions, like the
Good.
the really
like
quick
them.
ones. Okay. I think you already know one of them.
I do.
And some of them are going to be pretty easy and just quick. Favorite books.
Oh, jeez. And I saw it. I was like, I don't know. Favorite book. I have to say, Ask Again, Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry,
Good.
the author of that. I forget. But you know what I did? I love that. And there's a book I just read called Culpability.
Okay.
And it's about AI and how people are navigating with their family life and family struggles with AI being incorporated into it. It's really good. I highly recommend it. Oh, and selfish plug for my for Detour for my brother-in-law's book, which is amazing. Also,
Yeah.
sci-fi.
Okay.
Very. If you've seen Project Hail Mary, you're gonna love this book.
What is it called?
Oh my gosh.
Detour.
Yes.
And then
Yeah.
the first one you said was
Ask Again, Yes.
Ask Again. Yes.
And it's
Okay.
also about family struggles,
Okay.
but it's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Culpability. That's
Culpability
like
is good.
current.
That's a current book.
news.
We're living it. Yeah.
Did you hear about the 4 houses in Midlife? Like midlife houses. There are
No.
4 houses. One is pickleball, sourdough, planting,
Oh.
protein, and weightlifting. Which are you?
Sourdough and pickleball. Does that
Okay.
count?
Yes.
No, I don't make sourdough. I eat it.
No.
So
Okay.
you
Yeah.
can make it.
No, you have to
Pickleball then, pickleball.
you have to be actively involved in it.
No, pickleball.
Okay. In the process.
Pickleball then. No
Okay.
sourdough.
Oh my gosh, there's so many follow-up questions, but I won't.
Where's the menopause?
Yes.
question? Oh my God,
Okay,
sweating.
okay. HRT, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Forgot to do it today. Probably why I'm sweating.
Okay. Yeah. All right. The next
Is there
one.
alcohol in this? No.
No.
Oh God.
Yeah. Best part of being 54.
Oh God. Everything.
Really?
I love it. I don't mind. I feel better than ever. Like,
Yeah?
I do.
Wow.
I mean, my back hurts a little.
Your neck. You busted
And
your
my
neck.
hips and my neck was stiff today. But no, I feel like I am I'm in a good place. I'm in a good zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Worst part of being 54. Not having
The back pain.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Worst part of 54. Knowing that my kids are
yeah.
just as they're growing as older with me.
Yeah.
And they're not babies anymore.
No, they're not babies,
Yeah.
but they were
Yeah.
really cute babies.
So that's the worst part.
Okay.
Yeah.
New hobby you want to try?
Oh, new hobby I want to try. Making sourdough? New hobby I want to try. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I haven't really thought about that, although my mind is like reeling because now
You feel like you're going to be sucked into the pool?
I'm going to be sucked into some, yeah, right? Yeah, exactly. Synchronized swimming? Yeah, that triggered that. I don't know.
Okay.
It just, whatever, yeah.
You kind of are a fly by your pants.
If I
like,
see, if I
uh-huh.
see something,
Okay.
yeah, I don't know, new hobby. Oh, well, no, it's not a new hobby, but golf. I want to get a little bit better than that because now, my husband, we're, I don't say we're close to retirement, but I know that that's what his life passion is when he retires. We're going to live
Golf.
on a golf resort and we're going to be doing a lot of it. So I'd probably say work on that, but
Yeah.
not really.
Okay. Well, side note, we went to the range the other day and I was hitting and it sucked. I took video of it. I'm like, Brian, what's wrong with this? And he's like, no, it looks good. I'm like, it was far from good. My back was cracked. I had no extension on it and whatever else. And I was passing by the boards of training and whatever lessons. I'm like, I think I might want to revisit this. Because that's also another thing where I'm so afraid when people are watching. I don't want to mess up. I want it to be perfect. I want it to fly off the tee, go straight and not hit you in the face. So I want to get over that. And when I was hitting, I was like, okay, pretend like no one's watching, even though it was loaded. And I was like in that zone of like, okay, this feels
I
good.
need to tell you this. No one is watching.
Nobody
cares.
No,
Nobody's
100%.
watching you.
But and I'm finally getting into that. Like,
I mean,
no
it's
one
different if you're
cares.
playing and you get paired with two people you don't know, then they're watching you. And I always have a stress about that.
And they're paying $500 for the tea time, each. I'm like, what are you doing here?
But what I was told, and this is back to the hobby pickleball, is that now that I'm playing pickleball, I need to learn how to play mahjong. So I was told I needed to start.
learned
I
that.
go hand in hand.
Yes, no, mahjong 100%. I have all the apps. I'm like, Brian, I think I need a mahjong set for Mother's Day. I need a mahjong set.
You need a nice one. They're just so cool.
Yeah, and hear the clicking.
The clicking,
Click. I'm starting to hear more about. At first, it was pickleball. Everyone was into pickleball, but I'm starting to hear more about mahjong.
Yeah.
So Joanna Gaines plays mahjong.
Does she really?
Yes, she does.
I
She
thought
does.
it became
I
popular
know.
after that movie. What is that? That Asian crazy
Crazy
rich
Rich
Asians.
Crazy
Yeah,
Rich
Oh, they did play.
Oh,
Yeah.
they do. Yeah.
The mother-in-law.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow. Okay. Well, I feel like we learned a lot. That was the last of my questions.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, I'm really happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was good.
You're happy.
I'm happy. We're all happy. We might cut that out because that was super awkward. And I'm like, this is awkward.
So why
I'm gonna start this.
What
What motivated you guys to start?
Well, Talia came to me. We were just talking one day because we've been friends since I got into real estate. That's how we met. And we were just talking about like, now what? I mean, our kids are older. We have a little bit extra time because they're doing their thing. What's our next chapter going to look like?
Yeah.
Right? And then we realized that there's a lot of people that are, minorities like we are, and they're not talking about it. But I'm sure everybody's feeling it and going through the same stuff because a lot of my friends were feeling the same thing. So we thought, let's talk about it. Let's get it out there.
Let's talk to like some great moms that we know
Exactly.
who are going through the same thing and make it a very.
It's good. I like that the next chapter because I'm doing a design project for another real estate agent, and she is having that moment of next chapter, and I actually entitled it the next chapter project.
Okay, design advice. One piece of design advice.
Don't go to the websites or the internet and say what size rug or what colors match with
Interesting.
this. Like, don't like, oh, if I have a velvet pillow, I can't put a boho pillow with that. Just love. If you love it, just love it. I mean, I do follow some trends and things like that, but just trust your gut.
Yeah.
And don't read about it. Don't think you have to have an 8x10 rug or all of your rugs underneath every single, that kind of stuff. Like that's the basis of it.
Yeah.
It's just if you love it, just embrace it.
Yeah.
That's my design advice. Yeah.
apply that to a lot of different things?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Just love it. Just as long as you're happy,
You're happy.
you're good.
Yeah.
We're good. Everyone's good.
Uh-huh.
Great. Good job.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fun.
you do.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I hope I didn't ramble on it.
Oh
Sometimes
my
I
God.
get a little.
You were my first friend who I asked and was just, I'll do it.
Right,
It's
because she
just-
hasn't asked any of her
No,
friends until recently.
I have,
Yeah.
I have, and no one's ready yet. No one's ready, or they're too embarrassed, or whatever else. But you were the first one where I asked, and you're just like, okay, when?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
so-
I think that's true. It's like that's people. If you're asking them, I mean, you're asking fine, right? But and then people will overthink it.
Yeah.
And that's where like, well, maybe I won't be able to answer the questions right.
Yeah.
You just got to go in there, like, and just
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I always say, like, clear your brain, quiet your brain, and it's not.
It's just girlfriends talking,
Just
and
girlfriends
you know,
talking.
and yeah,
You don't have to
I would
overthink.
never.
You don't have to have the perfect answer.
Right.
And people are so worried about saying the wrong thing. And
Yeah.
if you say the wrong thing, you say the wrong
Yeah.
thing.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's why it took us a long time to get started. And we're like, you know what, let's just do this.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
we still haven't like put ourselves out there. Like a lot of people don't know that I'm doing this yet.
And I told her, I'm like, once Christy does it,
Yeah, I remember you saying that this week.
she's fearless, you know, or
And it's gonna
or
be
and,
out
and
there.
decisive, yeah.
Yeah.
And it'll be like, you know, your kids might see it,
Oh yeah.
which means my kids will see it, and which means we might
Did you tell your
show up
kids?
on secret Instagram pages.
No, it made my chalkboard today.
You made your chalkboard.
Mhm.
Yes,
Smart
yeah.
list lesson next week. So
Oh, you're
you guys
smart
wanna check
list?
my smart
Can you
list.
please say hi to I have a crush on him.
Bateman? Or
Yes,
Roland?
yes, Silver Spoon Bateman.
Oh,
Silver Spoon's
Wait,
Bateman.
what are you going to be on? Tell me about it.
Smart.
No.
No,
No.
Smart List. It's like the biggest podcast in
Oh.
the universe right
It's
now.
fun.
What do
I know?
Yeah.
Jason Bateman and Will
Oh, I
Arnett
love
and
Jason
what,
Bateman.
Sean Hayes
Yeah,
from Will and Grace.
I'm really
Oh.
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah.
They're funny. They're
If
very
I was
funny.
on Smart List.
Yeah. Well, we're just below them, and
You're just below.
A little bit below.
Spotify. So we're seeing
That's
them
hilarious.
next week.
You should cut in and be like, "This brought to you by Shelter Specialists." Yeah.
Caterpillars and trees.
Yes, right.
How about your business? Do you want to promote or say anything about your business?
Yes, for all your home staging and design needs, you can reach out to CLR Home Staging, and you can find all my information on my website, clrhomestaging.com.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Right.
Thank you.